I've worked with Blue Chip Tek for a little over 11 years now. There's been a few cases where they've made significant impact to our bottom line. I think first off, we've asked them for deals that had different mechanics. So based on when we were receiving cash and when we needed to buy hardware, they've done things where they've staged gear and let us purchase it kind of as needed or on demand basis, and been very flexible there. And that's really helped us manage cash flow and manage kind of our expenses in order to match kind of what the business is doing. The second is around our Amazon practice. They've done significant work both with kind of their partnership with Cloud Health, as well as their proprietary tools and their internal tooling that they've used to come in, analyze what we're doing on Amazon, understanding where our spend is, where we're overspending, where we're maybe perhaps underspending, and we could really leverage that platform more. And in just a few days, they came in and actually reduced our costs by at least 30%. And there's a whole lot more after that. Beyond just the cost savings, though, they've made it so we have a much more elastic and scalable infrastructure, and really helped us build out kind of a true hybrid architecture between our own physical data centers and the capital we're purchasing and the public cloud. It's important to have a VAR that can understand hybrid cloud, because it's actually really challenging to build, because you both have a physical infrastructure as well as a cloud infrastructure, and understanding the benefits of each of those is critical. There's a lot of workloads we run which are much more efficient to run in a physical data center or our own private cloud, and there are a lot of workloads that are more efficient to run in the public cloud. And so if a VAR simply understands one or the other, they won't be able to give you a holistic solution on how to kind of scale your business. I would also say, as new business needs arise or new requirements come up, we need to be agile. And so we need a VAR that can really help give us technical recommendations on where these workloads should go, which public cloud we should be using, and how to integrate that with our own private infrastructure we've already made a significant investment in. So I think it's absolutely critical that they understand both worlds and help us bring our overall infrastructure to bear there. Blue Chip really focuses on building a relationship with the customer, understanding what their true needs are, and acting as an agent for them to make sure they're choosing the right technologies, making sure they have the right support from a technical perspective, and really understanding their business and custom fitting solutions from various different vendors to exactly what that business or what we need. One of the tangible benefits is the speed at which I can operate my business. So for example, oftentimes we'll have very tight deadlines or tight requirements, and Blue Chip is able to do all kinds of expedites for hardware, turn around specific terms that we need, and really custom fit a solution based on the business needs that we have. So I think that's been a huge value in terms of accelerating our business and accelerating our time to market, and allowing us to be much more agile to respond to kind of our business needs and requirements. It's always exceeded my expectations. We come to them often with very hard deadlines, with very odd requests, or oftentimes need equipment to go to very strange places. And every time the whole team jumps in just to understand what we need and make sure that happens as quickly as possible. When it comes specifically to the Amazon business, I was asking them to come in and help kind of with our security layouts and how we secured our infrastructure, as well as some cost savings. We initially expected 10 to 15, maybe 20%, and like I said, within a few days they were at north of 30 and have projections to get to 50% cost reductions, all while building us kind of a more elastic and scalable architecture within Amazon. I would definitely recommend Blue Chip Tek. I think I've had a very strong relationship with them over the last 11 years. They have never let me down. They've gone above and beyond from all ranks of the leadership, from Jason to Jessica, all the way down to the reps and the actual technical engineers. And I believe they really care about my success and my organization's success. They're less concerned with kind of who we're buying from or the seller, although they do maintain those relationships, but it's absolutely critical to them to maintain that relationship with me and make sure I'm successful and the organization is. And so I would highly recommend them for that reason.